What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel and my studios. So, yeah, final covers of the new MMPR by Boom Studios. It looks fun. It looks promising. We got our first look at the old school classic Boom Studios cover of the new MMPR Red Ranger here, as well as the preview of what the comic story looks like. And this one looks pretty exciting. And I want to get to a few covers that really crossed my mind here. Now, as y'all know, I think I've talked about this earlier on, but I've always been fond of this cover art right here. The Rangers in the new uniform, excuse me, and they look really good. I'm digging the colors. I'm digging the color sprites, and they're definitely stepping up. One thing you got to give Boom Studios credit for is whoever the artists are in these new comic series, they've always delivered on the color sprites, especially the yellow, blue, black, pink, and red. All of them just look fantastic. And this is the one with Lord Zed. So this is him, and you will notice there's the Mastodon shoulder pad from the Megazord. So that right there is also confirmed. I wonder how Lord Zed is going to end up playing a huge role in this new story. And this one has me excited the most because, bro, look at the details on the Red Ranger here. Like, they are definitely crashing out on this one. Like, you remember when I told y'all about that classic Boom Studio covers of the Rangers holding their helmets? I've seen them do it with every different incarnations of the Power Rangers from different seasons, from the films, even now. I wonder how the Power Morphers is going to end up looking when he morph. The power coins look really good. I think the new helmet is going to take some time for me to grow on because I'm not digging the visor here. That's just my opinion. I feel like it's too smothered up at the front, but that's just me. But at least it's different, so I'll give them that. So it says for the first time in 10 years, it's Morphin time. They all morph, doing their classic Power Ranger poses. I'm glad they're sticking close to the source material, and I can respect that the most. Like, you know what? A lot of people don't like the new suits, but for me, I think they're beginning to grow on me a little bit though, because they look better in motion here when they're doing poses and stuff. Because I already know that Power Rangers Legacy Wars is gonna probably like bring these Rangers onto the game and overpower them like crazy, like they always do. And I'm gonna speak on that after this video. And this is Jason fighting these nano looking things while the theme song playing, as you can see in this little text bubble. There's Zach helping the civilian, as well as the woman who was also stuck in these nano things. There's Kim doing her famous backflips while fighting these nanos. Nice. Billy, where is the safest place in 5 miles? He says, I don't know, so Rita can know either. Men will be totally safe and hitting even if Rita something through our Earth tech. Tweety, look out. And as you can see, the nano things are fighting the Rangers back, hitting them from front to back shots, pause. And they're all surrounded by wherever this thing is. You know, I like the part where it says that when Billy mentions men. So this is pretty much taking place during Once and Always. If I'm assuming, because I believe this is before Trini passed away, because if y'all remember back in Once and Always, she was disintegrated terribly in that special, and that's how men became the new MMPR Yellow. So I believe this is way before she passed away. This is Billy saving Trini, and Trini is saving Billy. You know what? Imagine Billy and Trini being a couple, because you know they've been friends since the show first started. You know, it would have made sense if they actually made it happen, you know, just for one time, you know. And the Rangers are fighting back against this thing. Kimberly and Billy are surrounded. And why is Jason morphing? Does anybody else notice the confusion in the Power Morpher? I mean, on the build, it looks round. But in this, it's like this normal looking Power Morpher. Not like it's upgraded. But what's with the Power Coin? It looks like an 8 Power Coin. I don't know. This part kind of confused me. This is the Zords. Jason says, Zords, we summon you. Instead of saying we need dinosaur power now all of a sudden they're saying, Zords, we summon you. And they look good here. You know, they look like they're actual Zords. And I'm loving these back shots between the Rangers and these creatures and the Zords. I'm loving these shots right here. And the colors on this thing look so good, bro. You got the Pterodactyl and the Mastodon and the Triceratops. And they look good as on the wood as well. Yeah, they're all just looking and staring at these nano looking things. Yeah. These comic previews are looking insane right now because I'm loving the art style. Because y'all know, as an aspiring comic artist, you love to see these projects come to life, and Boom Studios knows exactly what they're doing. The Rangers are adults now, and they're going on in these new adventures. It's giving Marvel Adventures vibes, you know what I'm saying? But I want to show you what Jinzaku just tweeted earlier that really got me thinking about Kimberly. So I'm gonna see y'all there. So do y'all remember in that last clip when I told you that there's a shot of Kimberly in the cockpit looking all miserable as F because she was going through something? Well, we're here. For starters, what is even going on with this girl? Because she's been lunching ever since God knows how long. I'm guessing since she's in her 30s and she can't do the things like she used to do. Life has gotten really hard for her. When she came back, when she's moved into a Power Ranger. Listen, we all know that Tommy is her boo. Alright? But Shorty, you're on a mission. Why is you thinking about that cat while you're fighting these demons? I don't know, but I think we're gonna have to find out when the issue comes out sometime in the future. But I just want to show y'all why Kimberly is looking mighty miserable here. So that's all I wanted to show y'all. How y'all feel about these comic previews, and are you excited about this new MPR run? Let me know in the chat. I'm out.